What up, y'all? Let's go. It's the R Files. I don't know if y'all can hear the music. I don't even know if y'all can hear the theme song. I was trying to get it to work, but what's happening? What's going on with everybody, man? This is the R Files with Rios, the Rios Files. Could y'all even hear the background music? Oh, you could hear it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, because I purchased that. Let's go. I own that now. I own that. I don't know if I own it, but I get to borrow it or whatever. We ain't here. What's up, everybody? Y'all really be in here messing with me, man. I'll be out here, on here just doing my thing, man, going crazy. And y'all be in here showing love. You know, the Ghetto Cafe making it to the R Files where we gonna like GFSA. Let's get weird. But I'm trying to make sure that I got everything set up correctly. This is gonna be the test stream, you can say, like the test stream, and trying to make sure all my stuff is going right, and you guys can hear when the desktop is playing. You guys can hear my voice. We're gonna take call-ins because we got the phone number gonna pop up right there. You know, what I'm doing, man. What up, Bloss? What up to Fashe, GFS Blackout? Let's go, man. So that's just me just explaining what's going on right now. I told you guys this morning that I would go if we hit the super chat goal, we would go live tonight with the R Files, and let's get to it. You know what I mean? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody's day, man? Y'all need more content. Y'all need to consume more content. Y'all need to hear more from us. I don't want to leave y'all out there hanging where y'all ain't got nobody to listen to, nobody to talking, nobody being on some good, cool stuff. It's us, man. We in here. It's us, baby. I got my TV way up here. I haven't been up close on the screen in a long time, so. But today, we go. Somebody call it already. Oh man, not taking calls right now. Today we're gonna be talking about La Llorona and Duendes. Duendes. This is Latin Hispanic R Files today. I don't know if y'all know about Duendes. I don't know if y'all know about La Llorona, but we're gonna get into that. And the reason why I wanted to talk about these two particular subjects is because I feel like a lot of cultures share the same folklore, folk tales, scary stories, and we all like recycle the shit to like keep kids in control. I'm not about to give no power or no strength to any of this shit while I'm playing it in my house. I ain't opening no windows, no doors. I don't believe in none of this shit. It's Jesus on mine. It's Jesus on mine. And that's it. That's all it is. Let me get the roadcaster set up, y'all. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I'm gonna play stuff that it's some spooky shit, some scary shit, but none of that shit is real. It don't exist in my house. This is a safe space. We watch this shit in Jesus Christ's blood. We safe over here. We good. I'm gonna put on some things. We're gonna watch some shit. But that's just on the internet, man. That's not in my house. That's on the internet. You hear that, Lord? You hear that, God? Yeah, he hear me. I don't play that shit, man. But okay, so let's get to the let me look up La Llorona for you guys real quick. So you guys can get the definition of where it started. She's found by water. Oh, you know what? Let me just pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up on who is La Llorona. Okay, let's go to full screen. So, oh yeah, you guys didn't know I got my little graphics and stuff? You didn't know that? Y'all didn't know that? Yeah, I got my graphics and stuff, man. I got all this stuff cracking. Oh man, we gotta let you know what? Before I read this, let's go ahead and read the first super chat. Or no, member for 11 months. Hey Rios, I was thinking it would be dope if you did a reality check with one of your old enemies, if possible, even though you stream out of your house. Nigga, what? Wait, hold on. Nigga, what? With one of our old enemies. Come on, man. What? I fuck with you, Cali grown trees. Oh man, I mess with you, Cali grown trees. But you want me to stream with one of my old enemies in my house where I got my 3 kids and my wife, my most precious of anything that I hold dearest to my. Oh shoot. Hey, before I get into it, I got something to talk to y'all about, man. I haven't responded yet. Oh man, no, I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna talk about it because it's somebody's feelings is really hurt, and I don't want to expose them and hurt their feelings any further. I got it. I'm on live right now. I gotta tell my brother live right now. Now say, you know what? I'm gonna save that conversation for tomorrow. I'm gonna reply to the message and then I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But it's super out of line. Somebody is super out of line, super sensitive, super emotional for no reason. You guys are gonna laugh and be surprised. That's gonna be the title. I'm gonna drop the thumbnail tonight and say, if y'all could guess, okay, let's do this. Hold on. Before we get I know this is the R files, but y'all know I'm Rios, man. So let's just talk about this real quick. If you could think of what mod has lost their everlasting mind and DM me about how upset they are about something I did. What mod do you think it would be? And it's not one of my mods. That's the other clue. 2 clues. It's a mod and it ain't my mod. But who do you think would jump in my DMs, lose their everlasting mind, and try to say somewhat they're gonna go off on me, try to call themselves going off on me because they're being sensitive and emotional. But we balanced over here. We cool, we not mad. Y'all, hey, y'all are so funny, man. Y'all are so funny, man. Ah, man. Like the fact that y'all be so in tune. And no, it's not 7. It's not 7. 7, me and 7 is cool. It's not 7. But y'all take a guess. Y'all take a guess of who you think it is. I don't know how y'all be doing shit so fast. Like y'all be doing things. Is Dante in here? Is Dante McGriff still not messing with us? Did we block Dante? Did we actually block Dante? Sierra, who you think it is? Sierra, who do you think it is? They're a mod. No, it's not Stetson. He's not a mod. No, Stetson has his own show. Stetson is a host. Sierra, who do you think it is, man? That shit is so funny. Nah, I fuck with Thizzy. Thizzy's my guy. Yeah, Thizzy's my dude. But I wanted to bring that up. I wanted to laugh. ASAP the Mundo. Let's go, GFS. For real. Okay, let's go to full screen. Let's go ahead and read this about La Llorona. So I wanted to bring this stuff up because these things. I'm so sorry for laughing, y'all. My bad. Tafashe, what's up, man? But these things are like, I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. Like if these stories travel across from culture to culture, or if it's one culture started it and they talk about it and they bring it over here, or is it just that we're so in tune as humans that we operate the same way? Like we tend to tell the same stories to keep um he just don't come over here. He said he's blocked over here. Dante said he's blocked over here, but I think he got stage fright when he called in and he tried to fake like he was a girl when he called in. And he ain't been back since. But these stories are usually like to scare children. Don't you guys realize? Like, do you ever notice that most of these stories is like stories to keep children in line? Like, oh, I'm gonna tell this scary story, and if you do this and if you do that, this is what'll happen. La Llorona, she did this to her family, her kid. Okay, let's read it. La Llorona, meaning the weeping woman, is the weeping woman in Spanish, a ghostly figure in Mexican and Latin American folklore who is said to wander near bodies of water, weeping for her lost children, whom, yes, she drowned. She allegedly drowned them. So she drowned them. I think she was heartbroken or something. Obviously, she went crazy. You got to go crazy to do that kind of thing. But they say that families and people, and the reason what made me think about it was I saw a video on Instagram where a family heard a woman off in the cut when they was over by some like river or whatever, and there was a woman in a dress screaming. And so supposedly she'd be screaming, sound kind of like a little bit like Bloody Mary type shit. And Bloody Mary had me in the chokehold. But La Llorona is a vengeful spirit who is said to roam near rivers and lakes crying out for her children that she allegedly killed. Most common version of the story is that she drowned her children in a fit of rage or despair after being abandoned by her husband. Damn. Women they be locked in, man. Women be locked in their relationships. And La Llorona, I don't know if I should even be talking or making fun of that kind of shit. Like, I don't know. I'm not mad at you. Do your thing. The warning. La Llorona whales are often used as a warning to children to stay away from dangerous waterways and to behave, as she is said to snatch children who wander too far. So this is what I'm saying. Is this a story that says to keep children aware? Like, no, don't go over there by that water without your parents, because if you do, La Llorona is going to get you. She's going to catch you. She's going to drown you. It's like scare tactics. A lot of these shits, it's to scare kids, to keep them in line. I be doing shit like that, like little small things to scare the kids. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, don't go down there. Spooky, spooky, whatever. But it's always, to me, it always seems like it's to control children. The significance is that the legend of La Llorona is a popular ghost story in Chicano and Latin American communities, and especially prominent during Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. Variations of the story told throughout Latin America. I don't know if you guys remember Chupacabra from Puerto Rico, but I remember Chupacabra was a big thing that was going on all throughout Latin America or whatever. It supposedly started in Puerto Rico. We'll talk about that another time, or we could get into that today. But all of my Mexican homies, all of like the dudes that I work with, because we, you know, like you get into the telling scary stories, telling ghost stories, or hey, you ever seen a ghost? You ever did this? And the Mexican homies always would bring up like El Cucuy, something like that, like the boogeyman, whatever in Spanish. You ain't seen no Chupacabra Bushido. And La Llorona, you know what I mean? And so they always talk about how, nah, it's real. Da, da, da. And when I was a kid in elementary, I had a homeboy who was from Guam. And he's Guamanian, and he used to tell me all these scary stories. Oh yeah, it's the Kukui. He used to tell me all these scary stories about shit that used to happen in the forest and shit that used to happen if you didn't ask for permission to do things in the forest. Stuff, messed up stuff would happen to you. And to me, that's like Duende. You know what I mean? Like the Duende story, like the little leprechauns, dwarfs, whatever they are, that warn people, like if you are mean to animals or if you're mean to the forest, if you do disrespectful stuff, they'll do shit to you. But let's get to this La Llorona stuff real quick. I want to see a video on her. Someone explain it a little bit better than me. This shit looks scary. That's not on YouTube. I'm gonna go to something else to be on YouTube. Oh, and then let me know if you guys can hear. If you guys can hear me as the video plays, I'm gonna do that to see if you guys can hear me. Can y'all hear me still? Can y'all still hear me?
This North American legend goes that in a rural village, there lived a young woman named Maria. Maria came from a poor family but was known around her village for her beauty. One day, an extremely wealthy nobleman traveled through her village, but stopped in his tracks when he saw Maria. Maria was charmed by him, and he was charmed by her beauty. So when he proposed to her, she immediately accepted. Maria's family were thrilled that she was marrying into a wealthy family, but the nobleman's father was extremely disappointed he was marrying into poverty. Maria and her new husband built a house in the village to be away from his disapproving father. Eventually, Maria gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl, but her husband was always traveling and stopped spending time with his family. When he came home, he only paid attention to the children, and Maria knew her husband was falling out of love with her. One day, he left and never returned. Years later, as Maria
Always be like some little realness to it. The scorned woman, you know what I mean?
and her twins were walking by a river, she saw a familiar carriage with a younger, beautiful woman next to her husband. Maria was so angry and confused that without thinking, she picked up her two children and threw them in the river, drowning them. Only after she saw their bodies floating in the river, she realized what she had done, and she jumped into the river hoping to die with her children. Now she spends eternity looking for her children around the river. It is said that if you hear her crying, you are to run the opposite way. And if you hear her cries, it could...
Hey, Biggs 909, don't start that shit, man. I'm already paranoid about this shit. Don't get started, man.
bring misfortune or death. Also, if you are a child, be extra careful, because she is attracted to children, thinking that they are hers. Since she thinks children are hers, she tries to drown them. Children should not walk alone around this river, just in case. Many parents in Mexico use this story to scare their children from staying out too late. At the gates of heaven, she was challenged over the whereabouts of her children and not permitted to enter the afterlife until she found them. She is forced to wander the afterlife for all eternity.
Nah, I'm sleeping good tonight. I say my prayers. I'm good at night. I'm good.
Searching in vain for her offspring. She constantly weeps, hence her name, La Llorona. She is caught between the living and the spirit world. In some cases, she kidnaps wandering children who resemble her missing children, asks them for forgiveness, then kills them to take place of her own. People who claim to have seen her say she appears at night or late evening by rivers or lakes.
Stay away.
Some believe those who hear her cries are marked for death, but those who escape in time are not. She is said to cry out, "Oh, my children."
And there's footage of people saying that they seeing it. Oh, let me get that off the screen. Let's see if we got some actual footage of La Llorona. Here we go. Let's get to it.
It's some terrifying La Llorona sightings that have been caught on camera.
Y'all ready for this? Should we go into this? Yeah, we're gonna go into this. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it going. Yeah, man. It's the R Files, like the X Files, a little spinoff. I know sexy day little vampire ass ain't scared. You better not be scared. You a vampire. You should be. We gonna go into these encounters and these witnesses. And you know what? Jesus' name, watch over us. Jesus' name, give us strength and healing and powers over everything that ain't you. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. There was this book that I don't know how this book, we came about getting this book. There was this book, it was called The World Phenomenons. And I don't even know how we got this book. Maybe we got it from like a yard sale, garage sale or something, but we had this book. And it like had like all the stuff about the universe, all the stuff about like geography and like crazy like coincidences in life. Like there was a story of a guy who he went to have a duel with somebody and they did like their 20 feet step and they turn around, draw and shoot each other. And the one dude shot the other dude and he killed him. I can't remember the names. If I can find this book, I'll look it up. But he killed the dude and the dude who shot at him, he missed. And the old school bullet, the little round bullet, went into the tree that was behind the guy. And it got stuck in the tree on his land. It was stuck in the tree on his land. And when later on in life, like he wanted to remove the tree. So they it was such a big tree, they like put dynamite on the tree. And they blew the tree up. And when he blew the tree up, the bullet that was lodged in there from the duel ended up hitting him and killing him. And that was like stuff, like stories that were in this phenomenon book. But this book had all kind of shit. There was a chapter in there that we didn't know about that we like one night looking at it. It was all about exorcisms and these kids that were like possessed and people that were tripping like crazy. And so we ended up like crazy stuff started happening in the house. So we ended up getting rid of the book. I never seen that book ever again. But in that book, it talked about these two twin boys that were in this village and they were possessed. And they would tie themselves up in knots with each other, like their legs and their arms. They would tie them in knots. They were both of them possessed, and no one could ever get them out of the knots. Like they couldn't unknot their bodies, their legs, and their arms. And that was the stories we were reading. We were like, oh shoot, we closed the book. Like we need to stop reading this. Like this is scary. That book I forget what that book was called. I wish I knew. But God bless the chat, the Ghetto Cafe on some scary shit today. But let's go into some sightings on camera. Following Morticia to safety chat. I think the book was blue. It was blue, but it had like pictures and shit in it. It was like a really nice book. It wasn't like no old decrepit book or anything. It was a nice book. Wait, really? Oh, that'd be crazy if you had a book. It was like called like World Phenomenons or some shit like that. Okay, let's get into actual see if these sightings look real or not.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content just like this.
First super chat, half evil. Thank you, brother. Coffee's in 100 in the building.
A man who had recently moved into a new house decided to explore the surrounding area by mounting a GoPro camera onto a drone. When he flew the drone overhead, he managed to spot a strange figure that was lurking nearby. As the drone flies closer to the mysterious figure in the clip, you can see that it appears to be a woman wearing a long white dress. She remains perfectly still as the camera approaches.
Yeah, nah, man. The
man believes that the ghostly figure in white might actually be the infamous La Llorona, the weeping woman.
I might not be able to do this, y'all. I thought I had it in me, man. I might not be able to do this, y'all. Oh, shit. Ooh-wee. I'm just thinking about that drone and that person just sitting like, what? Oh, man.
According to South American legend, a beautiful woman named Maria once married a rich nobleman, and they soon had twins, a boy and a girl. However, the nobleman began to lose interest in his wife over time and eventually left her. One day, Maria was out walking by a river with her children when she spotted her husband with a younger woman. In a fit of rage, she picked her children up and threw them into the river, drowning them. Once she realized what she had done, she too leapt into the icy
Hey, Kevin, why I really looked at the camera to look behind me right now? I'm looking at the screen.
water. It's said that La Llorona now spends an
Don't
eternity
forget to like the
searching
video,
for her
y'all.
lost children, and that she will kidnap
We know
any
that.
children
We know
she
this already.
finds wandering at night. If you hear her cries, you should immediately run in the opposite direction, as it's believed that they can bring misfortune or even death. Those who claim to have seen La Llorona, the city of Gualeguay, river
Okay,
that
number
passes
5
by the
right
city
here.
of Gualeguay
Here's number
in
5.
Argentina. The clip begins.
This is in Argentina. This clip begins as a camera holder and one other something else. One other witness what's going on. I gotta pause it because I don't want them to strike me. You know what I mean?
As the camera holder and one other are walking through a field. It's dark and they have little to guide them except a single flashlight. As they make their way through the grass, one of them shines the light up ahead and is immediately disturbed by what they see. A figure dressed in white that appears to be lurking in the darkness. Suddenly, the mysterious figure lets out a blood-curdling scream, and the pair make a run for safety just as the footage ends. While the upload...
Why is it never good camera footage, man? Like, do these motherfuckers be setting this shit up? Like, I don't believe that. Like, why can't we ever get good footage? It's never no good footage out of all the incidences. No good footage.
Obviously survived to tell the tale. They believe that it was actually La Llorona that they saw that night, and many viewers tend to agree with them. The figure to make out in...
Hey, you know how funny I am? I feel like I'm saying her name too many times. I'm not gonna say her name no more. Just so y'all know, I don't want no Candyman, no Bloody Mary type shit. I'm not saying that name no more. I'm gonna say the lady.
Great detail. However, it certainly does appear to be wearing a long white gown, just as the weeping woman is often portrayed in South American folklore. Could it be possible that this pair actually did stumble upon La Llorona? If so, was she searching the nearby river for her lost children? Let me know what you think about this clip in the comments section below. Or even death. She is often heard wailing, "Ay mis hijos," which translates to "Oh my children" or "Oh my sons." It is said that if her cries sound near, then she's actually far away, and if they sound distant, then she's very... It's an excerpt taken from security footage of a gas station somewhere in the municipality of Atitzapan de Zaragoza in Mexico. You can see a figure dressed in guns.
Here goes another one.
It is said that if her cries sound near, then she's actually far away, and if they sound distant, then she's very close.
Thank you for the super chats, brother. Los DLT,
in this video,
Kevin Finley.
uploaded to YouTube by Nathan Channel in 2017, you can hear what many believe to be the cries of La Llorona as she wanders the night in search of her children. The footage was supposedly uploaded by a security guard who managed to record the awful sound while on duty late one night.
Yeah, see, I can't do that kind of shit, man.
The same tortured screams can be heard in this video uploaded by Gazia in 2014.
Yeah, they sound similar
too. The wailing is loud, shrill, and pierces the still night air. And while several viewers have noted that it could simply be dogs calling out in the darkness, it is the last scream at the very end of the video that sounds terrifyingly human. If it is indeed La Llorona, it would be enough to make all who hear it return to their homes and cower.
Clearly, I ain't been saying her name right, so I'm good. I'm not saying her name correctly, so clearly I'm good.
In the night. This creepy video was uploaded to YouTube by Armando Velasco in March 2019. It's an excerpt taken from security footage of a gas station somewhere in the municipality of Atitzapan de Zaragoza in Mexico. You can see a figure dressed in a long white dress that almost appears to be floating as it glides eerily past the gas station. While it's possible that it could simply be a person dressed in a costume,
That's exactly
several
what it
viewers
is.
have noted that it seems unlikely, as the clip was captured on security CCTV, which would make it very difficult for the prankster to obtain the footage. Even though it's difficult to know for certain,
Just for the strength of being Rios, I'm gonna just say all of this shit is fake. I don't believe none of this. I don't believe none. No, I don't believe none of this shit. That's fake too. That's fake. Ooh, I had to get that out. Let us say that. I ain't giving no power to this stuff.
just what this gas station camera has actually captured, the figure does appear to move in a supernatural way. However, without further information, we may never learn the truth about this mysterious La Llorona video.
Yep, I wasn't saying her name right, so I'm good.
This creepy clip was uploaded
Oh, I've
to
seen this before. I've seen this clip before. Now, this shit is also fake. This shit's also fake. This is also fake. I've seen this one. This one, out of all the things that I've seen, this one looks the most, I don't want to say real.
Mexican Vine's Facebook page in November 2018. The video begins as the cameraman can be heard saying, "And she just disappeared on the sidewalk," while another man is seen running across the road to investigate.
That's why it's
and
believable.
She just disappeared in the sidewalk.
See, because they ran over there. That's the shit that I be wanting to see. I need to see somebody go try to check this shit out. I don't need somebody all wiggly camera, wiggly view. Go over there and see what that shit is. That's why this one is very unbelievable.
After failing to locate anything unusual, the man soon decides to cross back. The cameraman
scared.
keeps
He might have
filming,
seen
however,
something.
and just after the second of two cars pass by, the mysterious figure reappears.
¿Qué pasó, güey? Oh, güey, mira. Ahí va saliendo.
See?
It looks very much like an old woman. She has
That shit just came out of nowhere. It literally just came out of nowhere. And the way that he gets scared, that makes me think like it may seem
the
some shit.
mysterious figure reappears.
¿Qué pasó, güey? Oh, güey, mira. Ahí va saliendo.
It looks very much like an old woman.
That might be a
She has a
Duende.
hunched posture and very long arms, and she appears to move rather fast as she shuffles along the sidewalk. What makes this clip so compelling is that if you look closely to the left of the yellow fire hydrant, you can see that the figure seems to appear from the shadows just as the second car passes.
See? Yeah, that's some crazy
Some
shit.
viewers have suggested that this clip also feels less likely to be staged, as the woman is wearing black and not the typical long white dress so often seen in videos of La Llorona. Despite this, several skeptics have doubted the clip's authenticity, choosing to believe that the woman is more likely a construct of some very clever special effects. However, if the video is a hoax, it's certainly one of the best we've ever seen.
Yeah, for sure.
As the woman moves along the sidewalk, you can see that she passes several clumps of grass in the foreground.
I think
If
that's
the
a
video was a
Duende.
fake, it would be very difficult, not to mention time-consuming, to make her movements seem real. So what do you
Did
think?
nobody in the car
Is this
see her?
really La
Did nobody in the
Llorona,
car see her?
or could it be some other type of supernatural creature? Love to get your thoughts on this one in the comments section below. At the moment, a ghostly woman vanishes from a cemetery. Live leak in May 2019.
Let's get weird. I got some stories to tell y'all after this about some shit that I've seen and been a part of.
19 appears to show the moment a ghostly woman vanishes from a cemetery.
And y'all see how all this shit is like Latin America, it's like Spanish, it's like Mexican, Argentinian, Colombia. I think in South America, they got some stuff, you know what I mean? Like they got some original shit. They got some original shit out there.
In the clip, you can see that the woman is dressed in a white gown and has her long black hair draped over her face. She shuffles slowly across the lawn of the old graveyard. Her stooped posture seems to limit her movements as she slowly pivots back and forth. It almost appears as if she's searching for something or someone. Then, as the video is drawing to an end, the woman suddenly vanishes. While some viewers believe that the abrupt way in which the figure disappeared
Sexy nay. Heck no. Heck no.
Years indicates that the clip could be a fake, locals from the area of La Esmeralda in eastern Colombia claim that the ghostly woman is actually a child killer. They say it's the spirit of a mother who murdered her children in a fit of rage, and legend states that she must eternally wander beside their graves, a tale all too similar to that of La Llorona. While it's not possible to know for sure just who or what the mysterious figure really is, it certainly does fit the description of the weeping woman. So is this yet another sighting of the infamous La Llorona? Or could there be more than one ghostly woman in South?
It's her, man. It's her in the movies. And they got a movie about this too. They got a movie, y'all. It's called, you know. Have they heard her crying? I'd have said, bitch, if you don't shut shut the fuck up. Do scary movies like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just really don't do scary movies like that anyway. But we gonna watch this little. I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm spooked out, kinda. We're gonna go back to that trailer. So, but I'm just gonna answer Balenci Aziz. When I was at my worst, that's when I used to see the most shit. I used to see the most shit when I was at my worst. When I was doing the worst, just a not good person, I used to see the craziest shit, man. Like we used to see we were exposed to some different kind of spirits, some shit, and we was out all the time. We was out at look. So when you out there, like this is just something. When you out there in the world doing bad or whatever, you do bad shit, it's at nighttime. Like you on the other side of the tracks, you doing shit, you up at night, all night. You see crazy shit and you run into some crazy people because the freaks come out at night, man. They come out at night, man. And we ran into a lot of them. And I seen somebody, me and the homie, I'm supposed to call him right now, but I don't want to call him on live. He's not with all that. But he knows about, it was his people's house where the little midget demon was in the closet, stinky demon. But also, his cousin, my nigga Chuck Taylor, we were out late at night, up to no good, giving an old lady, like she looked like she was probably like 70 years old or older. And we was like, why are you out here in the rain walking? Like, we'll give you a ride home. And she was like, whatever. But in the back seat, as I was giving her a ride, I was like, you don't need to be out here on the streets like this. You probably got kids. You probably got family. They're probably worried about you. You got to be better than this. You got to not be out here on drugs. And like, I'm just trying to speak like life into her. And she just totally like just flipped into like a rage in our back seat. And I'm driving, so I can hear what's happening. But my nigga Chuck is next to me. He like, oh, she's a demon. She a demon. It's a demon. So like, he like, pull over. So I like pull my car over. This old lady, and I mean old lady, jumps through the window of the car and runs off like she's a coyote. Like that's how fast and agile she was. Like, boom, and ran off. And she was in our car. My car. As I was driving, trying to help her and speak like about God and like and we was on the wrong side. We was bad kids. But I still was telling her, like, you an old lady. Why you out here with us in the streets doing this shit? Like, motherfuckers some bad shit can happen to you. She starts screaming. And I'm pulling over. I could see, like, kind of in the rear view, like, some shit was back there. And I pulled over. He's screaming, like, oh, she a demon. Pull over. She jumps out the window and dips, like she a coyote or something. And I mean, she's lit, like I'm telling you, like, yeah, drugs be aging people a lot, but she looked like she was 75 and up. And she was walking like this in the rain, like struggling with bags, like it looked like grocery bags or whatever. That's why, so I was responding to Balenci Aziz. Like I've seen some shit. Like I've been out here. I've seen some shit that be having me Spooky J about like certain like when it comes to men and that kind of stuff. Like I ain't worried about that. But it come to this kind of shit, I'm gonna be a little bit careful. A little bit careful. Yeah, Joe Spoons. She was like, I am the bad shit that happens. Like she did that shit where that nigga got locked up in Watchmen. He's like, I'm not in jail with you guys. You're in jail with me. I'm not in prison with you. You guys are locked up with me. Like, so that's why when I be seeing shit and that should be kind of like having me Spooky J. That other shit, that outworldly kind of shit. But you know, I just call on Jesus or whatever and I get my confidence back or whatever. But that's the shit that I don't like. Oh, see? Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait, TF and Bell have a witch story? See? Watch out, man. I got to get to this Bell and TF story. TF and Bell have a story about a witch. That sound like me and my homies. Like when you out there in the mix, when you in the mix for real, in the mix, like and living on that side, they be out to get you. They be out to get you. I'm telling you, will be coming in close proximity to some shit that you don't need to be around. Sheesh. But yeah, so that's that story. Sexy Nate. Somebody wait. So there's a couple stories in here. Hold on. Somebody said something about their grandma. Wait, Sexy Nate. One night I was driving on 104th and Avalon. I will stop at the red light and the lady pushing the stroller with two kids just appeared in front of my car. It was like 3:00 in the morning. Her and her kids went through my car. You think I'm going to sit up here? I don't get stuck. I stepped on the gas. That's why I cannot ride. Wait, so you... Wait, Sexy Day, hold on. So they went through your car as in like you ran them over and they went over your car, or they got in your car? Oh shit. Oh man. I stepped on the gas. That's why I cannot ride in the car with nobody. I have to be the driver. Oh man. That's hilarious. Sexy Name. My grandmother had ghosts in their house. She said they're nice. Sometimes they turn on the light. Sometimes they turn up. Sometimes just say hi to all and tell him to leave the light alone or you don't. Hey, I'm telling you, our old folks, I'm 100% there with you, Nate, because our older folks, they came from like down south. A lot of them migrated from down south, and they was a part of some other shit, some shit that was going on out there. Like I got folks from Georgia that got crazy stories. But I do want to hear TF and Bell's story. Like that shit sounds crazy. All right, we about to take I'll take some call-ins. Let's go ahead and take some call-ins. I'll take a couple call-ins and then we're gonna go get into the Duende stuff. Hopefully this shit work. So wait, they was shapeshift? I need Sexy Nate to call in. Sexy Nate, call in, guys. I need to hear that. I need to hear that shit. Hold on, I'm about to look up something real quick. I think everybody has some kind of encounters. Everybody's had some kind of encounter. You know what I mean? Like we've all had our encounters. Mm-hmm. Found some shit. Found some shit. All right, nobody calls in. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the Duende stuff. Sexy day, you ain't play. Oh, let me read super chats, then I'm gonna get into Duendes. If you guys want to call the numbers on the screen. I'm gonna read these super chats real quick. Let me see. Oh, here
Unknown caller.
Nice.
Hey, this is the R Files, the Rios Files, the greatest, scariest, most spookiest, scary evening show in the world. Craig, what's going on?
No,
shit.
I was driving at 3:00 in the morning because I like being out at night.
Uh-huh.
And I don't trust other people driving me because
Okay.
some people get stuck, they freeze and all that. So when I was driving, when you drive, you stop, you look at everything,
Yeah.
make sure ain't nobody outside because people will come up on your car. So when I did that, I looked back in the front, it's a lady and her kids in front of my car. So I stepped on the gas, like. Where did they come from?
You took your eye
And
off
it's
the
just-
streets. They was walking up the street.
Hell no. I just felt the breeze in my car as I drove through them. There wasn't no stroller in the street or nothing.
Oh, so they came through the car.
I turned around and looked. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm like, whoa, I was like, dang, somebody must have hit them right here before or something.
Oh, and you was in Inglewood, by the
And
cemetery
then-
in Inglewood?
No, that was my homeboy. He was at a whole club.
Oh, shit.
And he said the lady, when he seen her in the club, she kept staring at him from across the room because it was dancing music on. So it was in a club in Carson that used to be by the Carson Mall on the side. So he said he started dancing with her. And then when it was time to leave, she asked him for a ride. So he gave her a ride. He was like, but I never bought her a drink or nothing in the club.
Uh-huh.
But when it was time to leave, I gave her a ride. So I'm thinking we going to my house to chill or something.
Don't get cracking.
And she just giving me she giving me directions. We make it to the cemetery. I'm like, why are we pulling up here? And he said, she just glided out my car and glided into the gates.
What?
He was like, I know I ain't this drunk. Like, what? Like, this is not real.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy. I'm telling you. When they be saying that shit, the freaks come out at night. All the spooky J scary shit always happens at night. It happens at night.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Then one time my mom cousin came out here from Fresno. This was my first time meeting him. He was like a cross dresser. He used to wear this cat suit. And he came in the house and he made this Ouija board out this paper.
What?
And I guess he played with it. Yeah, he played with it or whatever. And then he tried to throw it in the trash, but it kept coming back. He burnt it. It kept coming back. Everything he was doing, it kept coming back in the house. So I went to sleep on the couch and like I was on the couch and behind the couch was like the bathroom door hallway. And so he like, whatever you do, don't open your eyes. He kept tapping me. I'm like, why are you tapping me? He was like, don't open your eyes. Don't open your eyes.
Oh,
I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, nigga, I don't even know you. What you mean don't open my eyes? He like, I'm going to just pull you off the couch. I said, now I really don't know you. What you mean you going to pull me off the couch? And so I opened my eyes. It was just the wrong channel face, like standing over me, like with all black on, with red eyes and like a long beard. And he just snatched me. He's like, I told you not to open your eyes.
Oh shit! Wait! You said
like,
what did the face was? What did you describe the face? You said the what for the TV?
You know how, like a staticky channel.
Yeah.
Like the face was like black and white dots, like black, white, and gray, just moving, but the eyes was like red.
What?
And it was like a long beard. and it was just like, it wasn't an outfit. It just looked like staticky black all around them.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was a spirit on you. That was a demon for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
So it just snatched you, and that was it.
No, he snatched me.
Oh, he snatched
me from the couch. All the way over to the other side of the room.
Oh shit! So he saw the whole thing. Did you ask him? Did you have a conversation like, "Hey, dude, what was that? What did you see?" Or y'all didn't talk about it?
No, he didn't want to talk about it.
See, that's crazy.
And he left the next day.
Yeah, he was out. He said, something's after your ass. I got to get out of here.
Yeah, whatever he Ouija board in there came in the house.
Why did you let him Ouija board some shit?
I didn't know he played with it. I didn't know what he was doing. He was grown. He was watching us.
Oh,
we was
shit.
Young.
Yeah, he would have had to get his ass.
I was like, what? I was like 12, 13 then.
Damn.
I didn't know what he was doing. All I remember him doing is snatching me off the couch.
Yeah, that's spooky. Where was you at? What city was you in? You was in L.A.?
Yeah, I stayed on 111th in Normandy.
And then it'd be always some shit in the hood, too. Like, it'd be just, oh, man, I can't mess with it. I can't mess with it. But, hey, man, thank you for calling in because I needed you to explain that shit. But the fact that you drove through them,
I have a lot of stories.
The fact that you drove through them, when you saw them in the street, like, oh, hell no.
Yeah. Oh, I don't play. My car is a weapon. True. So if you try anything with me, my car becomes a weapon before I have to get out and do something to you.
Right, before the vampire got to do something. Ooh.
Exactly. I don't play. Like, that's why I can't get in the car with somebody else driving. I have to drive.
You got to control the situation.
Because I don't need nobody getting stuck, freeze up. Yeah, I can't. I don't even get on roller coasters because I can't control it.
Hey, see, that's the thing, man. Like, I don't, none of this is real. We all good. Everybody's good. We blessed over here. But, man.
Yeah, but you got us watching scary stuff with the sun out.
You know what? I got to do next time? I don't know why I went spooky.
You really scared?
I don't know. Not really. But I don't know why I went spooky with it. I should have went like more conspiracy theory. But tonight I just went with... And look, I'm doing it early while the sun is out. That's why I'm cool.
I was like, if I stay close to Rio at nighttime, I would drive by there, bam on the windows or the doors, and run and scream.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this shit like around 5:00. You know what I mean? Everybody was like, start at 7.
Why the sun's still out?
Like, nah.
Why the sun's still out?
All right, Nate. Thank you for calling. I appreciate you, man.
All
right.
Bye.
Oh, man. Nate got the craziest stories. Sexy Nate got the craziest damn stories. Okay, let's get to Duende. I need some of my Spanish folks in here that know about this shit to talk about it. Y'all just letting me fumble through. So a Duende, according to Chamorro English Dictionary by Don, is a goblin, elf, ghost, or spook in the form of a dwarf, a mischievous spirit which hides or takes.
Unknown caller.
Who's this?
Call from.
Hey, this is the Rios Files. The scariest, most spookiest evening show in the world. Craig, what's going on? Who we got online? What's your name?
What's up, Rio? Hey, by the way, man, I love it. My name's El Chito. I'm hardly in the chat sometimes, but I've been tapped in with the whole Ace Boys worldwide universe since conception, bro.
Let's go. I appreciate you. We appreciate the support, man, for sure.
Nah, I be working a lot, bro, so it's hard to catch the lives and shit, bro. But
hey, man, you do what you
can. That you guys are going. Yeah, I try to, bro. I like that you're going with the spooky approach, bro. It reminds me of a podcast called Freaky Tales.
Man,
that was always pretty cool and shit.
I want to start inviting guests over for like the conspiracy shit, like for the R Files. I'm gonna start inviting guests over. I really want to bring TF and Bell over and have them talk about they shit where they ran into a witch. Like, because I've run it when I was when my family lived in Wilmington. They had some crazy shit that used to happen out there. But do you got a story or anything to tell, or are you good?
You know what, bro? I got a couple stories, but I'm gonna just keep it short and stick with one. But,
okay.
You I'm from a small town, bro. I live here in the Central Valley, in between Fresno and Bakersfield.
Okay.
And right here in a small town, I know you guys are from the city, bro, but small town vibes, bro. The ticket spots where the cops don't mess with you would be the cemetery or us right here up in the mountains on the hill.
Right. Now, I got a scary story about Bakersfield. When I went to go visit my aunt, we saw something fly through her house on the ceiling in Bakersfield.
Oh, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on over here, bro, in the boonies.
We left that night and came back home. But go ahead. This your time to shine. Go ahead. Tell us the story.
Oh, no, that's all good, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on over here, bro. But around that time, bro, the sheriffs would always be up there. Our kicking spot was Rocky Hill.
Okay.
It's a little spot up here. But the sheriffs are always shutting it down and, not letting nobody kick it up there. So we started kicking it at the cemetery, and I remember one day, we're bored, and I wanted to smoke a blunt with my homie, and we're like, fuck, let's go to the cemetery.
Yeah.
And
to the cemetery?
I was right there in my truck park. But that was one of the kicking spots, bro. That's one of the spots the cops wouldn't go to. It sounds weird,
this is
bro.
the one place I know they won't fuck with us. Probably some demons or something will fuck with us, but not. We won't go to jail, though.
Hey, we got God on our side, bro.
Right. Let's go. Okay, so y'all go to the kicking spot, which is cemetery. Y'all gonna go smoke a blunt at the cemetery because it's no traffic, no cops, no traffic. Nobody gonna fuck with y'all at the cemetery. Okay.
Yep. So I'm rolling a blunt, bro, and my homie is all paranoid. Like, hey, fuck that, let's get out of here. I'm like, bro, what are you tripping for, bro? I'm all focused on rolling my blunt, I'm trying to get high.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck that, what are they doing over there? And I look to my right. And there's probably a group of around 30 dudes in brown robes.
What?
Standing around a fire. What? Yeah. And it's like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, after I see that, we drive off and we go get high somewhere else. But then we're thinking about it. We're like, hey, fuck that. Let's go by, bro. Let's go see what they're doing.
So wait. Let me ask you a question. Bro. Let me ask you a question. So you guys are already in the cemetery. Now you guys are twisting up. You're twisting up your blunt. You guys didn't see them till after you was twisting it up? Or did you guys see them the whole time? Like, how did you just only barely see them with a fire and all them people in robes?
You know what, bro? I'm going to set the scenery real quick. Because the cemetery is it's probably not like no LA cemetery, but it's pretty big, bro. It has roads through it.
Okay.
And we're parked all the way in the corner. And they're on the opposite corner. And it's pretty dark out there, But my homie, he kept yapping, bro, and I'm like, this guy, bro, I'm trying to roll my joint, roll my blunt or whatever.
Yeah.
And I end up looking, I'm like, oh, fuck. So we got out of there. We got high somewhere else, and then we come back because we got curious, we're high, and we're like, let's go see what they're doing, bro. It's probably nothing.
The motherfuckers be getting dumb.
It's a stupid decision, bro. It was a stupid decision, bro. I had a loud-ass truck, bro, with a loud-ass muffler. So
oh, my God.
This is going to cause the whole stream. Yeah, we went back and we drove right next to him, and they were standing around a picture of something, bro.
Oh,
something. Shit. And they were right there. They were chanting and skipping around. I don't know, maybe if I was high, but they're doing something around that picture with the fire. And that's my scary story, bro. Damn. And I never figured out what it was. I know a lot of people say that the KKK's up here around this area and all that, but
nah, at a
cemetery, brown robes.
At a cemetery with a picture with a fire, they was trying to raise the dead type crazy shit, man. They was on some satanic shit.
Oh yeah, bro.
It was definitely, and then out there in Bakersfield and all that shit out there, they be on some crazy shit. When there's no
oh hell yeah,
when
bro.
It's not a lot of people, a bunch of people, that's where the crazy, the sick, the creepy people, that's where they go. They're like, let's go out to the desert and do this shit.
Oh yeah, bro.
Where nobody's gonna judge us and shit. So yeah, I 100% believe you. You crazy for going back though.
Yeah. Hey, mind you, bro, it's fucked up because the other spot has some crazy. I have crazy stories about that Rocky Hill spot too, bro. Because I guess back then it was an ancient Indian medicine hill.
Oh, okay,
Rocky
okay.
Hill, bro, right here in Exeter, California.
Okay.
But that place has some weird stuff going on too, bro. Because it used to be a ancient Indian medicine mountain or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there'd always be some janky stuff going on up there, bro. But yeah, man, I just wanted to support, give you my scary story.
Let's go, man. I appreciate you, man. Blessings to you and your family. God got us. We ain't scared. Have a good one, brother. I'm gonna take the next call. Thank you for calling and sharing.
Hey, man, bro. Hey, I'm gonna keep watching, bro. Hey, stay blessed.
Let's go. Hey.
Call from
no one.
Hey. This is the R Files with Rios. This is the #1 scary, spooky show in the evening. Craig, let's go. Caller, who are you? Where you calling from?
Nawal from San Diego. Man,
What's
Rios, we gotta
up,
work
man?
on those intros, bro.
This shit is horrible. This shit is garbage, man. Like, I gotta work on it. I didn't think about that shit.
We're getting there.
I gotta do a couple more shows, and I'll smooth it out.
We all gotta submit. We all gotta submit like a phrase and see which one you like better.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on with you, though, brother? How's everything going, man?
Chilling. I saw that Llorona you had on there. I wanted to share my story.
Let's go.
I have a couple, but
let's go. Share. Well, this is what we're here for.
My oldest daughter.
Wait, hold on.
My oldest daughter, she's. Oh shit.
Let's go.
My oldest daughter's 17. When she was about 1.5, she had a little cousin that died. No, shit. That's cool. No, my cousin was dating this girl, and she had a little kid about my daughter's age. And he got ran over. He passed away.
Okay.
So
sorry to hear that.
The funeral happened. Yeah, R.I.P. the little kid. He was a cool kid. About a week or a couple of days after his funeral, I woke up like around 3 a.m. And I saw like a kid like next to my daughter's crib.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, my daughter got out of the crib? I was like, she doesn't?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, she's fucking like 1 or 1.5. She can't get out the crib.
Yeah.
I seen him. It was a little boy, bro.
What?
He was playing with toys with my daughter.
Oh,
bro,
shit.
I got up so fucking fast off the bed. I snatched my daughter off the crib and I just had her in my bed. I was like, fuck no.
Dude.
That shit, I got terrified, bro.
That shit is spooky, man. Like, so when you ran over there, so when you did go run to go get your daughter, or were you like looking for a second, like, wait, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? And then when you figured it out, he's like, oh shit, let me get over there. Yeah. When you got over there, was the thing still there? Was it still there when you got over there?
Yeah. The little boy figure left until I got my daughter onto my bed.
What?
Yeah, and the Mexicans and Spanish people, we have what we call curanderos, like the older ladies and like the elderly. Yeah. That like help like spiritual guides and stuff. Mm-hmm. We knew one. I gave her a call and she was like, yeah. She was like, I got kind of something figured with you. She was like, do you have a picture of the little boy? I was like, yeah. Because you know how they give you the little strips?
Yeah.
With like the
obituary.
The day of birth and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. She was like, she was like, tell them that you have to give that back to her mom or her grandma.
Oh,
and just tell the little boy, just like talk to the card and tell them, hey, I got to give you back because you scared me for my kids' safety.
Oh man, that just gave me the chills, dude. Like, dang. But that's the funny shit is because like these older people, they be having the attachment or the answers to like to our history. You know what I mean? Like they know how to deal with certain shit. Like how do you even know that? Like that's what I'm like tripping off. It gotta be real.
Talk to people, though.
Like it's gotta be something to it. Cause how do you even know this shit? Why would you even say that? To be an answer, you know what I mean? Like, and my great grandfather was a pastor, and he used to go through like third world countries and exercise people. So I'm gonna have my dad come on and tell stories about that shit too.
That's crazy.
But do you got?
Yeah, and she was kind of like expecting it for me too.
Oh, really?
She was kind of like expecting me for me to bring it up. That's what she's like. You had a picture of the boy, right? I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Damn.
And then she's like, yeah.
They be connected, man.
Yeah, she's seen a couple of stuff.
They be connected.
Yeah.
Trippy
shit, but yeah, I'll let you get back to more people.
No, look, I got a similar story to that too, but I didn't see anything, right? But when me and my wife first got together, we were broke. She just started working. I just started working. And I had like a one bedroom apartment. But my son was 2, and he had a little bed in our room, and we slept in the bigger bed, like a queen size bed, and then a twin bed that he slept in.
Yeah.
And like he used to be like Spooky J, like, nah, I'm gonna come and get in the bed. I want to get in the bed. You know what I mean? And I was like, nah, just stay in your bed, Pops, trying to be on some like, we trying to get cracking and you stay over there. Or whatever,
I'm telling my 4-year-old.
You know what I mean? Like, And it's like also like you need to grow up and learn how to sleep in your own bed also. But he was like being trippy. He was like tripping, like, nah, I don't want to. And I was being on him like, no, go sleep in your bed. And so like maybe a week or so, he kept saying he wanted to get to bed because he's scared or whatever. And then like one night I'm just like up and I hear like some little shit like running around the room around his bed. And I was like, oh shit, the fuck? And I was like, ooh, like, wait, what is it? I was like, JJ. He was like, yeah. I was like, what you doing? He was like, can I come get in the bed? I was like, yeah, nigga, come get in the bed.
He was like, you hear it too, huh?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, come get in the bed right now. I'll be like, and he just slept in the bed with us until we left that place. But thank you, brother, for calling in. Blessings to you and your family. I hear your baby in the background. Man. Keep supporting. Please keep watching. We're going to keep doing our thing, man. I'm going to take the next call. Have a good one.
Oh, I already.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut him off. Hey, this is the R Files, the Rios Files, the scariest show, almost like the X Files, but not the X Files, but it's kind of close. Not even close. Whatever, cuz this is Rios, nigga. This is our show. Who's the caller?
What's up, Rios?
What's happening?
Nice back.
What's going down, man?
Hey, bro.
What's happening with you?
Shit. Not much. So you talking about like little conspiracies and whatnot, or like little theories and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like just like little weird shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of have something that's kind of like weird that I don't know if many people experience or whatever, but have you ever like had like the same like reoccurring dreams? Like dreams.
Yeah, I have.
Where like you get money, or like dreams like where like you are a superhero or something like that, and then like you fighting somebody, but before everything happens, when everything ends, like you wake up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, but when I fight in my dreams, I can't fight good. I'm like super slow. I can't knock the person out. Like every time I hit them, it's like a soft punch. It's slow. When I run in my dreams, I'm slow. You know what I mean? Like I'm a buster in my dreams.
Crazy because I be feeling the same way in my dreams because like I'd be like, oh shit, I'm about to die. And then as soon as I know something's about to happen, I'm like, okay, if I close my eyes, I'm about to wake up. And then every time I do that, I wake up.
Hey, that's, hey, this is even funnier. Like when I don't know how to do something, if I don't know how to do something in real life, right? Like say, there was this one time I couldn't do a dance. I couldn't remember what the dance was. I don't know if it was the RoboCop or the Roger Rabbit. It was one of these dances I couldn't do. But then in my dream, I was doing the dance. In my dream, I was doing the dance real good. And I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I know how to do the dance. I knew how to do the shit. Like I learned how to do the damn dance in my dream. Like I was like, oh shit, I know how to do it now.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like I be having like crazy dreams like that to the point where it's like you're going through something or like it's like a crazy scenario or you got superpowers or something, and I just kind of be wondering like, okay, is this me in a different like reality or like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it for sure is.
Like, what if you actually and you tap into like a different universe, like a different you in a different universe?
Dude, I'm telling you.
And then you just living through your like yourself, just you just asleep, just doing something else.
You know how they say everything that be in movies be coming true, or there's a little bit of truth to every movie. You notice how like all these Marvel, all these like comic book movies is all about different branches of life and universes, and like in and what was this last one? Deadpool and Wolverine. There was like he went to like all these different universes to find himself or to find the Wolverine that he's looking for, but he had to go to like 50 different timelines. So like they're starting to talk about shit and they're touching on shit and bringing shit up. I'm like, oh, these niggas know something, man. They already onto some shit. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is crazy, but I mean the only wild thing that I have outside of like dreams and stuff. Well, I mean it has to do with dreams too, but just a wild conspiracy that I just kind of wanted to ask you about is, okay, I had a dream once, right? And I remember this dream vividly. I had all like my family around. I had people that I fucked with. I had people that I didn't fuck with. Like, it was just like everybody I ever dealt with in life. Like, everybody was around me. And then, like, the dream just keeps on going on or whatever. And it happens to the point where, like, I go out onto, like, a balcony. And I'm telling everybody, I'm like, y'all don't see, like, what's going on? They're like, no, we don't see anything. I'm like, y'all don't see, like, these damn bubbles downstairs, like, coming out the sky. Like, you know, like, how they say, like, God is supposed to come back like, on a chariot?
Right.
So, like, my whole thing was, like, it was roller coasters of people coming out the sky.
Yeah.
And that's, like, how, like, my dream ended. Like, it was just, like, mad roller coasters of people just on, like, literally roller coaster rides coming back down to earth. And it was like, oh, shit, y'all don't see this shit happening? And they was like, nah, we don't see it.
Did anything change? Like, so the next day, or like in the, like, whatever, like, as you went through your regular life, did that make sense to you? Did anything in life about that dream, did you connect it to anything that was going on? Did it ever make a connection?
I mean, the only type of connection that I made it to was that pretty much, like, it was like, it kind of reminded me of, like, the rapture. That's the only thing I could think about was the rapture. Like, me seeing something that everybody else couldn't see.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
And it was like, okay, like, if I could see it and nobody else could see it, and I'm telling you it's happening, like, what do you mean you can't see it?
Yeah.
And then, like a little bit, it was like, okay, well.
Have you ever did the?
Yeah, you got it.
Have you ever did the dream analysis? So, what does your dream mean? I had a dream where I was on a balcony and I saw people coming the sky on roller coasters, and only I could see it.
Oh, you're actually putting this in right now.
Yep. Because they do dream analysis. In your dream, the balcony represents a place of observation and perhaps a safe space from which to view the unexpected. The roller coaster symbolizes the chaotic and unexpected nature of life's journey, while the people coming from the sky suggest a sense of transformation or revelation that only you can see. The dream could indicate that you are experiencing or about to experience a significant period of change and transformation, and that you are uniquely equipped to. You are uniquely equipped. Oh man, my speech impediment. Hold on. And that you are uniquely equipped to perceive and navigate it.
Damn, that's kind of cold. You actually kind of said that.
That's AI. I just put that into Google, but they have dream analysis that you could put your dream in. Just put that shit in Google. I had a dream. What did this mean? It said, in your dream, the balcony represents a place of observation. You might be somebody that pays attention to shit and you're always on the lookout looking for shit. Perhaps a safe space from which to view the unexpected. Like you seeing some shit coming, and the roller coaster symbolizes like your life was chaotic or the unexpected ways that life is, like nature of life's journey. Like unexpected shit happens all the time. And then the people coming from the sky suggest a sense of transformation or revelation that only you can see. So the dream could indicate that you are experiencing or about to experience a significant period of change and transformation, and that you are uniquely equipped to perceive and navigate it. That's deep, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's cold-blooded because, I mean, now that you kind of say it like that and it's kind of like put into like the AI like form, me being the type of person that I am, I do always like to like people watch and see what's going on around me. Like I always assess what's going on around me. So if I know something bad is happening, then I move myself away from it like real quick.
Mm-hmm. Start doing that with your dreams, because you sound like you got some like pretty detailed dreams. You know what I mean? And like you might be in tune with your environment or what's going on around you. Start putting that shit into the Google and see what comes up, because they have a more detailed description, like for each one. Like here's a more detailed breakdown for the balcony, for the roller coaster, for people from the sky. Only you can see it. Unforeseen change, unique perspective, personal growth, emotional roller coaster. So only you can interpret it, because it's a dream, it's your personal stuff. So you can only interpret it, right? So type your dreams in, man. Start looking them up. But shout out to you, man. Thank you for calling. I appreciate the support. Now I'm going to read the super chats. But have a good one, man. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you for supporting the Rios files, the R files. We're getting weird over here, man. Let's go. Have a good one, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. All right, for sure. Let me read these super chats now. I don't know if y'all can hear the beeping on the
unknown caller.
Dang it.
Call from.
Hey, this is the R files, the Rios files, getting weird up in here.
Yo, Rios.
Let's get weird. The R files. What's happening?
Weird, my boy. Chilling, homie. It's Alberto from Denver checking in.
Let's
with
go,
a weird
man.
story.
Let's get weird. I got that from my boy GFS, man. He be saying, let's get weird.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let's go, man.
So I got like 2-3 stories, but I don't want to hold it up that much because I don't know how long, but you know.
Well, ask the chat. Y'all want all 3 stories, or y'all just want 1, 2, 3? Let him go. We'll see how the first one goes. If the first one's good, we're gonna want another one. So let's see.
All right, the first one's good. I'm gonna go with the heat because you can look it up.
Okay.
On Google and whatever. It's big news here in Denver.
Okay.
When I got here in 2000, there was this club. It was kind of a big club. It was called Caporales Nightclub.
Okay.
It was a Mexican club. So this club, it was big. Like, you know, you go in the club, this and that. After the club's over, that's a cruising spot. So everybody's coming out. There's cars. It's like Whittier, but over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was a big thing. So one night, there was this badass, this baddie, you know?
Ooh-wee.
And she wouldn't dance with nobody, no nothing, nobody.
Okay.
Stuck up, but a baddie. So the story is, again, I wasn't there, but they say, yeah, exactly, I need the music. There was this one guy, we call him Ched, with his nice boots, you know, his gold watch, gold bracelet, gold chains, everything. You see this guy, that's the biggest narco there is.
Right.
And she actually went to dance with him and everything, you know. He swept her off her feet and whatnot. So they're dancing, this and that. They chop it up all night. Da-da-da. And somewhere the story goes left. I don't know it exactly, but the story kind of goes left where they somebody tried to get at the girl while she was with him.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of got, the situation kind of got hot, you know. And this guy all of a sudden changes. Supposedly he had like one of his legs turned into a chick. He transformed to a chicken leg, and the other leg was like a cow leg. But whatever, exactly. I don't know what happened or whatever, but the girl died. Something went down where the girl died and everything.
Said suave legs.
They said it. Hey,
wait,
no, but
she died on the dance floor? Or
I don't know if it was on the dance floor or somewhere. It was in the club.
Oh, so she actually did die in the club.
Yeah, no, she really died. They club up for months, close to a year, Reels. And then they opened it up again. Look it up in Google or whatever. Caporales nightclub devil.
Well, you gotta spell that. You know you gotta spell that for me. What?
All right, my bad, G.
Go ahead. Let's get weird.
Listen, that's what you wanted.
Let's go. What is it called? That for sure. The cow and chicken leg. I think a legs turned into a cow and a chicken leg. That's definitely let's get weird. But let's spell it out. Go ahead.
So it's CAPORALES.
LES.
Nightclub.
Nightclub.
That's nightclub. Put nightclub devil appearance and search that.
Oh man.
Yeah. No. It's for real.
Crazy. Does anyone remember the Los Coparades or the Regency?
They turned it so they closed it down to whatever and they turned
Devil
it in right now.
Devil dancing in the Denver club. I don't know if I want to look at this because
what I say. What I say. What I say.
That's a little too weird. I get.
Well, you don't put a limit.
Oh man, that's a little too weird. I don't know. Let's ask the chat. Should we go into that? Should we look into this story? Devil dancing in Denver club story. What?
Yeah, I'm telling you, they
paranormal. Why is so much crazy shit in Denver, cuz?
Well, look at the airport. You want to go into another one? Look at the airport.
I know about the. That's why I say it. That's why I say the airport and that fucking horse that they got out there and shit. The blue.
That fucking blue horse, the fucking donkey horse.
Yeah.
They say, oh, it's the Denver Broncos, the donkey horse. That shit killed the. I'm sorry. They killed the guy that made it.
Yeah, it killed the guy who made it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do for the Osiris. You know the. God damn it, the Illuminati, the people that are lizards and whatnot.
Yeah.
So since I got here in 2000, we needed the music. I don't know why you cut it out, but anyways, there's been every time I go to the airport, there's weird stuff. So right now, the construction's never stopped.
Yeah, they say right now there's shit going on underneath too. Like they got hidden cities and shit
underneath. So, well, supposedly, if there's something going down in the world, this is the place where they bring the president because it's so deep. But they're under construction, and like they barricade it off and whatnot. There's lizards in construction suits and everything, like the vest and the hard hats and whatnot. It's lizards. It's not like people. Oh, we're under construction. No, it's lizards, my boy.
Oh, we gonna look that up too. We gonna look up the construction working lizards, like in Denver. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go to the airport, and I'm gonna take some pics, and I'm gonna send them to you so you see what I mean.
Okay.
Because they took a whole bunch. They took a whole bunch of. There was a painting where it was like supposedly all kids from all over the world, and there was this like Nazi. Guy with the gas mask and everything with swords and everything. They took those off and whatnot, but they still have them stuff.
Oh, his phone died. Hey. So we gonna look it up. Y'all want to look it up? Y'all want to look up the devil dancing on the Denver club story? Oh, man, that's crazy. The Regis Highlander. Oh, man, Denver is crazy. I don't even want to pull this up, y'all. We gonna do it because we gonna get weird. Let's get weird. Let's go.
There's a story that everyone in Stockton knows, and it's the Dancing with the Devil story.
Oh, shoot. Did the lizards get cuz? Oh, man. I didn't even think about it. He started talking too much.
Alex,
the lizards got to him. We started talking about the lizards in construction, and they got him. He said, I'm going to go to the airport. Oh, no, he's calling back. He's calling back. Okay. I got Alex on the line now, but he's calling back. Okay.
I was listening.
Okay. Take your pictures, my guy. Take your pictures. I don't want to hang up on Alex now that he's got here. I don't want him to get his panties in a bunch. You know what I mean? Say something, Alex.
Hello, Twitter world.
Let's go.
Some crazy, yo.
Let's go.
Can I tell a story?
Weird.
What he said? He told one story that sounded like there were three of them.
Man, I'm glad. But the story he told is about to be cracking. I can't wait I need to pull that shit up. It's 6:58. I need to pull it up before 7:15.
I got.
Before the sun goes down.
I got a couple.
I got to pull it up before the sun goes down.
I got two stories.
Two stories. Let's go.
I know you're gonna look it up, but I got two stories. All right. So my mom, she grew up in Mexico in like a small check this out. So my mom, she grew up in Mexico in a small, modest home, and her grandma was raising her, and her mother was raising her in Mexico to grow up to be a beautiful young lady.
Right. Is this a true story that you know about, or somebody told you?
No, 1,000%. Look, my mom used to sleep between her grandma.
So
and
wait,
her
this
mom.
is a true story. Say this is a true story.
1,000%.
Say it.
1,000%. Yeah, no, 1,000%.
No, say it's a true story.
This is a true story. This is a true story.
Let's go.
For the R file.
For the R file.
Okay, so so she used to sleep every night used to sleep between her mother and her grandmother. But in the morning, she would wake up next to this. They were so poor that there was a big rock in their living room that they couldn't remove. They didn't have any bulldozers. They didn't have money to pay for it. So there was an actual rock sticking out of the ground in their living room. And my mom would wake up. My mom would wake up next to that rock. My mom would wake up next to that rock in the morning, and then her grandma and her mom wouldn't feel her leave. So they were just like, when did you get up? Why are you getting up to sleep next to the rock? Anyways, they ended up moving out of that house. The people that took over the property dug up that rock, and there was a big stash of gold. There was a big stash of gold underneath that rock.
What?
A stash of gold from like the old Mexican Revolution time, when people were like, a big stack of gold. Not just that, the people that opened up, because gold, it releases a gas that'll kill you. If you have gold that's been stored away in a long time, you can't breathe the fumes that come out of there. So the guys that actually dug up that rock ended up dying from the fumes of the gold. That's how much gold was underneath the rock.
Damn. So
I guess that was his safe. That was the safe.
Hold on.
Who's gonna move a big rock?
Wait, hold the fuck up. So you're rich?
No, she moved out of the house. The next people dug up the rock, because they were able to dig out the rock from the living room.
We got to get those people.
But
we got to go get them. We got to go get them, man. That's your money, Alex.
Here's a trippy one about dreams. About maybe like 10 years ago, I had a dream that, man, turn it down a little bit, so keep it on. It's distracting as hell.
Let's go.
So, okay. All right. So I had a dream, right? One day I had a dream. My aunt used to live in Texas, and I went to go visit her. And I had gone visit her in the past a couple of times. But my dream was that I went to go visit her, and I got to her house, and I was walking her turtle. She had a turtle that I was walking like if it was a dog. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking to myself, that makes no sense. That makes no sense.
Right.
My aunt is here. My aunt is here from Texas. She's here in town when I had that dream. And then I told her, hey, I'm having this dream. I was walking a turtle, at your house in Texas. I didn't know my aunt was going to be there at all. I never knew. I didn't know my aunt was going to show up. My aunt was actually showing up because my mom was having an operation. And the operation, it was, when I read up about the turtles and all that stuff, it was about the operation that she was having. and at my aunt's house that I didn't even know she was going to be here. Like, it was weird. Like, I dreamt of what was happening, you know, in the current time.
Right.
Based off what they say dreams are, based off what dreams mean. Dreams, oh, you know what? A turtle means a womb. It's like the shape of a womb, a mother's womb.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I looked it up, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And for me to dream about my aunt's house, not knowing that my aunt was actually coming here to be with her for that operation.
Oh,
it's a trip, man.
That is a trip, man.
It was a trip.
You didn't say
I'm gonna try to get on the Discord.
Yeah, get on Discord, man.
What's crap? No. Yeah. What is it about? I'll look into it. I'm gonna get on Discord, man. I'm gonna start getting more active on this.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. You way calmer in the evening.
I told you, man. When I call, when I wake up, man, I'm loopy, man. And it's at the beginning of the day. I'm ready to just go crazy.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? So, in the afternoon, I'm a little calmer. Plus, no. You know what it is? When I listen to you, if I listen to the show and then I build up all that, when I start charging up, and then I'm like, oh, that's when you get, yes, that's what happens. That's what happens. When I listen, and I'm like, oh, I want to say something. And then when I finally call in,
it's an explosion.
That's how it works.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, Alex.
Or when you
Go ahead.
when you try to play devil's advocate, man, like, man, how does your brain work? You always go to devil's advocate. You might not even feel that.
Yeah, but you have to, so to make it a good conversation. You know what I mean? Like, I have to, like, me playing devil's advocate is going to get more information out of you. You're going to go a little bit deeper into what you're saying. I can't if I just agree with you, the conversation's over. I got to play the devil's advocate.
But you know how I am. I'm going to spin out. I'm gonna spin out of control. If we start going back and forth too much, but I tell you, I'll drop it. We can drop it. We can keep on going.
I love you. Like, you know what? We'll drop it. Let's just drop it. Next conversation, next topic.
Yeah, let's just drop it. All right, let's drop it.
All right, man. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the morning. Cause look, I'm doing it every day now. AM wake up show every day. So thank you guys for support. Thank you for the
snort that snort.
Snort that snort. There we go. Fresh air.
Cry that cry.
All right, Alex.
Mind, body, and soul.
Hey,
mind, body, and soul.
We about to get into this devil dancing in the ghost stories.
If I send you something, would you we'll pull it up later? I'm gonna tell you something. I just worked on something I'm really, really happy with, man. I'll send it to you right now.
All right, for sure. We'll do it tomorrow.
Right,
we'll do it for tomorrow's show because it fits the AM wake up show. We'll do it for tomorrow. Send it and we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Peace.
Hey, man, I'm making real friends and shit, dude. Like that. I really like Alex. That's my friend. I only agree with like 30% of the shit he says, but I like that. I enjoy that, man. Cool guy. He didn't say one scary thing. He told us a story about gold and a story of his dream about a turtle. Alex, if this was prison, you'd be in trouble, brother. But let's get to it. Let's go to. Yeah, I'm not going to Ace Boys because I don't want to get nobody sick or anything like that. So we're going. Oh man.
Unknown caller.
Somebody else is calling. Let's get to it.
Call from.
This is the R Files. Believe it or not, let's get weird. Oh, shit.
Let's get weird.
My bad. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to figure out how I'm about to answer the phones. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name? Thank you for supporting. Thank you for calling in. Damn. What's up, man?
Julian, man. I'm from Texas.
Julian from Texas.
Not gonna be long.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna be long. But I got kind of like an interactive thing for the people to do. It is about dreams. So probably like 10 years ago, I was like 15. I had a pretty crazy dream. It was super vivid, and it kind of threw me. It's crazy. It's crazy. But no, it threw me up, right?
Hey, the music is the music is distracted.
It's distracting. It threw me out. It's funny though. It's really your timing with it.
Oh,
but
shit. Let's go.
Yeah, it was just super weird. It was a weird dream, so it made me really intrigued and really interested in dreams and stuff. So I just started Googling like how to dream. Like, is there a way to dream? Is there a way to have vivid dreams? And then I got into astral projection. So at that point, I seen some shit. It was like how to astral project.
Uh-huh.
And you know, they say it's easier
wait, hold on.
To dream and shit.
Did you say how to asshole project?
How to
What did you say?
Project.
What did you say?
How to astral project.
Oh, astral
projection.
Let's get weird.
Let's get weird. That's too weird. We'll play this weird game. But
astral project. Okay. So
yeah.
So astral projecting your own self? Like you went somewhere else in your dream?
Right.
Okay.
And that's what I did the first time. So when I read it, I was like, damn, so that's what happened. I just didn't know what happened because it was the first time I had a dream that vivid. So I get, you know, I'm reading the shit, I'm doing my research and stuff, and I start to go to sleep. And they say in order to do it, you gotta like flat on your back with your arms to the side, like on some mummy shit, how mummies are wrapped up, with your arms across your chest or your arms to your side. So I do that, or I try to, like the first couple times, and it don't work because I'm trying to get comfortable. And they say your body will react like that because it's trying to get comfortable to go to sleep. But if you stay in that position and you go to sleep, you'll do it. So the first couple nights, I didn't get it. You know, I'm trying to cuddle up with my pillows and shit. I'm trying to get comfortable. But I'm consistent with it, and I keep doing it. And the day that I do it, I have the most vivid dream I ever had in my life. The same, I ain't gonna say it's the same nigga, but like it was just like a mannequin type person, and I was with him the whole time, and we was going like from place to place, spot to spot, and it was just crazy because I understood him during the dream. It was vivid. I seen it, and it was the first day that I actually, you know, accomplished sleeping that way.
Where did you go?
And every time
where did you go?
That way,
when you asked,
it looked at like planets, like it looked at like different planets, honestly.
And you
like
do it. So you on your 19 keys type shit? Like 19 keys, I think we talking about that. Like,
who is that?
19 Keys is his brother. It's a brother that's like kind of elevated with the shit that he does. He's super wise or whatever, healthy dude. But he talks about how he can go into a state of like, I guess sleep or dream where he can travel out of his body to other places type shit. His name is 19 Keys.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't expect people to believe everything they hear, but I can say I definitely did that.
What was the
and try it?
Which one was the most vicious one?
You said vivid?
No, vicious. Which one was the best one? The best astral that you went somewhere that you was like, oh, this is legit. Like where you said, I want to go to this place. Are you able to control where you go to now?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was more like. It was like I controlled it, but I didn't control like where I was going. Like I had to see where I was going. So if I look to the left and I see a spot, I could go there. But I can't just like go wherever I want it though.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Nah, it makes sense. Caller, thank you for calling in. Appreciate you. Thank you for sharing that astral projections. That's what's up, man. Call in, please. Thank you. Keep for supporting. Thank you for everything, brother. Have a good one. Blessings. This nigga having regular dreams, cuz. This nigga got on here is like, yeah, so I've been asshole dreaming. And when I was dreaming,
unknown caller,
I projected myself to go to such and such place. Let me call him back. That was a regular dream, cuz. Oh man, my shit's tripping. Somebody hurry up and call back so I can get this shit off of here. I don't want to take off the Bluetooth. Hello? Oh, somebody was there. Dang it. Dang it. I messed up. My bad. My bad. I think I had a regular dream. He just dreamed he was at other places. How do you know it's like really astral projecting if you don't make yourself go to a place? You just like, damn, I'm on the planet. Yeah, that's what a dream is. Like you just be ended up in places you don't know where you at.
Call from.
Hey, this is the R Files, Rios Files. Believe it or not, let's get weird, nigga.
The lizards let me go on lunch break so we can keep on going.
Let's go. The lizards freed my dude in Colorado. What's happening? What's going down, man?
Oh, my bad. Gee, I messed up. I was talking with the meta glasses, so I fucked up and I hung up on you, my boy.
It's all good, man. It's all good. What's happening? So you said you're going to go to the airport, take some pictures, and bring the information back to the next next episode.
To the where do I send it to though?
I think maybe you shouldn't do it.
Oh shit! Oh,
I'm just being a friend here, man. I'm just being a friend here. Like I don't think you should do it. I think you should just be cool. Don't go fuck with the lizards. Don't go fuck with the blue horse. Just leave that airport alone because I don't want you to take pictures and they follow you. And then for the next 3 weeks, we like, damn, where's Alberto from Colorado, man? Like, where you been? We all thinking something happened. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. I think we got enough information.
Hey, put that.
Like, go ahead.
Put that Dancing with the Devil thing though. Check it out.
I'm gonna put it on right now. Don't go take no pictures of the lizard people, man. Just be cool. Let's just have fun and live life.
Have fun and get weird.
Let's have fun. Weird. Let's just let's just live life. Let's just be cool. We ain't gotta take pictures of this shit. We believe it. You know what I mean? Like we believe it. We understand. We don't want none of that chicken cow leg shit happening to you. Like, let's just be cool. We enjoyed your story, but don't go do that shit.
Oh shit! All right, man. All right. No, it's just I'm like, man, I got hot because I moved the glasses and I accidentally hung up on you. I pressed a button and I hung up. But no, check that story out on that.
I got it pulled up right now.
All right. I'm gonna let you go, man. So
I got it lined up. Let's go. All right. But I gotta read the super chats though. I don't know where they went. Fuck. Damn, people, y'all got me laughing and shit. Time to get weird. Half Evil super chat coffee 100 in the building. Alberto super chat 100. Let's go. Kevin Finley with the eyes, the spooky eyes. Super chat Kevin Finley. Los DLT Alberto. That is real. I seen a witch in Mexico when I was like 13. Straight up. DK1678. My grandma used to tell, thank you for the super chat. My grandma used to tell of a story in Mexico when she was young in the ranch days and said they captured a crow that turned to a lady. I saw that in the movie. Nigga. Don't be telling me no movie stories, cuz. What movie was that? That was in Willow, nigga. That was in the movie Willow with the midget nigga and the witches. Telling me a Willow story? If this was... Nigga, if this was prison... They're telling me a Willow story. Don't play no games with the R Files, cuz. It's gotta be real original shit. That might be true, though. You said your grandma caught a crow. I'm not going to play with that. That's what's up, man. Kevin Finley, super chat. Tell us about the black demon. I think I did about the old lady in the car already. No disrespect, super chat. I fuck with you, Reels, but I'm out. I enjoy my sleep. Yeah, man, go get your sleep, brother. Do your thing. Biggs 909, super chat. Yo, my boy, put this towards the house. Clintz, you gonna need After this stream, salute to you, Rios, and everyone in the chat. Thank you for the super chat. Alex DeLarge, I have a supernatural story. Can I call in? Was this after the 2 stories that he told me? Because those was not supernatural. Right. Thank you, GFS. Thank you for explaining that. But let's go to this crazy ass Colorado story. I haven't even gotten to the Duendes. Yeah, damn, we 2 hours in here already? Damn, let's go. Let's get to this crazy shit. Let's get to this crazy stuff. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Try to find the best one. Is this about Denver one?
So I seen this pop up. Actually, this is the second time I see it come up, and this is actually a true story, but not a whole lot of people know the original version. This is what they're saying here. Los Caporales legend has it that a handsome man walked in, asked
I don't like this singer.
a woman to dance with him, then turned the lights.
I don't like that guy. I think I recognize these dudes. These dudes are good.
That's known throughout Mexico and also the United States. The woman that danced with the devil. Like many other urban legends, there's different takes on the story, like, depending on the region. So the first one I'm gonna talk about took place in Tijuana. And it was about a girl who was rebellious. She liked to sneak out a lot to local discos and clubs and stuff like that. There was this one time where she was partying 2 days in a row, like straight. I guess on that night, she was already feeling tired. She just wanted to go home and rest. But then her friends convinced her to go to another nightclub the following night. She was like, you know what, okay, whatever, I'll go. And then the next day comes, her mom's telling her not to go because it's basically Holy Week that week. And she wants them to go to church. She doesn't listen. She ends up sneaking out, and she goes to a nightclub called Aloha nightclub. As the night was going, she kind of felt bad for sneaking out, and then she told herself, all right, I'm gonna just take one more shot, and then I'm out of here. And then that's when the guy comes, I guess, swoops her off her feet type shit. They go dance, and they're dancing for a long ass time to the point where she doesn't remember how much they danced for, like how many songs passed already. They're just dancing the night away. All eyes are on them dancing. The girl notices. She's like looking around and stuff, like, why are they looking at us like that? She ends up looking down. The guy had hooves for feet, and then looks at the guy's face. It's all distorted and devilish looking and stuff. She ends up passing out. The only thing she remembers is waking up to the paramedics and like the place is on fire. Witnesses say that after she fainted, the devil was laughing and ran to like one of the back rooms and like later disappeared and the place went on fire. And now the second story. This one takes place in Stockton, California. A club called the Flamingo Legend that's known.
So that's in Stockton,
Mexico
California.
And also the United States. The woman that danced with the devil. Like many other urban legends, there's different takes.
Last one, y'all. That might be the last one. Yeah, it's all over the place, man. Like, there's a bunch of stories about this shit. Damn. Y'all girls, I think that's like just a little story to let y'all know, like, don't be dancing with everybody. That's what we're gonna take from that. We're gonna take from that, like, if a nigga's dancing too good, if a man is dancing too good on the dance floor, and you getting caught up in the environment, the ambiance, the music is good, he's dancing. You just get lost in the sauce. Always look down at his feet. Look down at his feet. Let's get weird. Cutting the rug out there. Cutting the rug, doing this stuff. And you just get caught up. Always. The ambiance, the music is killing it. He's just dancing. It's just too good to be true. always beat. Always. Never know. You could be dancing with the devil. Jesus, in Jesus' name, Lord, watch over us. Thank you for everything you've done for us, Lord. In Jesus' name, continue to bless us. Watch us all in Jesus Christ, but keep us safe and away from evil. Such a Lord, in Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Folklore or folk tales are passed on from one person to another, giving the story life. Families and friends sit around and tell us these peculiar stories they heard growing up, and the stories.
So obviously, if the devil really was at Bocasio, it's a hell of a story to tell.
The folktale Devil at the Disco, or The Dance with the Devil, left its fiery imprint on the Rio Grande Valley. According to the legend, it is said to have happened April 13th, 1979, Good Friday, in McAllen at Bocasio 2000 nightclub.
So this
a young girl went to the club, disobeying her mother, who told her not to go since it was Holy Week and bad things could happen.
So we heard that one.
In several books, movies, and online, folktales possess an allure to continue to exist.
Dr. David Bowles, assistant professor of the Department of Literatures and Cultural Studies, says folktales belong to the people and they don't have an end. They will continue to be passed on.
Folktales in general.
I want to hear the Colorado one. Yeah, here's the one in Colorado.
But you know, items that are still there.
Yeah.
That
my music is better than theirs.
We've connected some dots, I think, as to what may be or who may be in that building.
Well,
all right, we believe him. We believe him. I'm not gonna look at this one up no more. It's a folklore story, but maybe it really did happen in Colorado. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I want to get into the Duende story because I have a tie-in to my Duende story. I got a cold little tie-in that's going to loop around that you guys are going to enjoy in the Duende story. The little dwarf leprechaun niggas that be hunting little kids, spirits and shit. Be careful. So here goes what a Duende is. I already explained what a Duende is, right? I already told y'all about that shit. Little small little things that be out there. English Dictionary by Donald Toppin is a ghost of spook in the form of a dwarf, mischievous spirit which hides or takes small children. Now, I'm going to show you some videos of that. There's videos of it. Yeah, thought I was playing around. I ain't playing. I ain't playing no damn games. Where you think they got the story? The leprechaun. It was a Duende. And my cousins told me about this shit they said that they was in Puerto Rico. That there was Duendes in Puerto Rico, and if you was a kid, they would come and play with you and have fun. These little midget spirits or whatever they are, they would have fun, play games with you, and then try to lure you off into the forest. And so they said, if there's any little midgets or any little small people that come to play with you, don't go with them into the forest because you'll never come back. And that was a story when I was in Puerto Rico that scared the shit out of me. Made me almost not even enjoy my trip to Puerto Rico because these little niggas is telling me about these little leprechaun motherfuckers that's running around stealing kids. Why would you tell me that, man? I'm only here for 2 weeks. I'm only here for 2 weeks. That's the story you want to tell me at nighttime? Come on, man. But that's the Duende shit.
Where you will never find them.
tells of frightening little creatures that enjoy traveling at night, and rarely do you see them during the day.
This is the last time I'm doing some scary one shit. Everything else is gonna be conspiracy theory.
They giggle and play while causing different kinds of mischief on people. These creatures are called duendes. Duendes is a Spanish term for gnomes or goblins. These creatures have a small humanoid figure to them and measure from 7 inches to 3 to 4 feet tall. They are known to be evil tricksters.
Nigga. Illa got into it with a duende. A duende threw a Mickey Mouse at Illa. The little buff nigga. Dang it. The little buff dude. Good point. Sexy Nay. Illa fought a duende. And them niggas was just standing around just laughing at that shit. She had a little leprechaun demon nigga in the little room with her. She had a little They had a little leprechaun demon nigga in the room at Community. D-Lo was a little leprechaun dwarf monster nigga. Little leprechaun dwarf duende spirit demon nigga was D-Lo. This was prison. Illa is strong. Illa is strong. She fought off a duende all on camera on a live stream. She fought a duende on live stream and overpowered him and pushed him over. Y'all felt bad for that little nigga? No, that was a little leprechaun demon nigga. It was a duende. Respect to my girl Illa. All love. That strength and power that she had. She was in a battle with the little leprechaun demon nigga, duende nigga. Come on, cuz. We be that close. We be that close to dancing with the devil. She fought off. That was the blood of Jesus that was protecting Illa from the little leprechaun demon nigga, D-Lo. Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' name, we pray. Thank you. Didn't nobody report that shit to TMZ? Niggas just want to laugh like that's normal. It ain't normal for a little leprechaun demon nigga to be getting beat up on live. A little duende nigga. Let's go. Shout out to Illa for fighting off that monster.
And they will steal your things and hide them in places where you would never find them. They pull on your pillow or blanket at night and sometimes even scratch or bite you.
D-Lo.
The security footage begins with an empty lot, and while nothing seems to be happening, on the bottom right corner, a shadowy figure moves slowly, making it difficult to figure out what the creature is. As the creature continues to slowly walk across the lot, you're able to make out a small figure about 2 feet tall.
That's just how D-Lo walks.
The video begins with a group of kids kicking a ball around. Suddenly, one of the...
Shout out to Illa, you strong, beautiful black queen. The monsters and things that you have fought on live. No one should ever fix their lips to say anything disrespectful to Illa. Fought off a little leprechaun, dwarf, demon nigga. A little duende. D-Lo. D-Loende. D-Loende. Are y'all with me? Duende. D-Loende. Oh my gosh, y'all. We making connections. D-Loende. All right. Before we get too deep, let's just go. Shout out to Illa.
The kids in the group tells everyone to look. What they see, however, immediately makes everyone scream. A shadow figure is seen staring back at the group of kids. Not much is shown as to what happened after.
There's a Duende.
This video is from Argentina, and it begins with the group of friends talking.
Do y'all see how everything is in these South America countries? What's the connection? I need some Spanish motherfuckers to call in and tell me what's going on in y'all countries.
While the camera continues to film,
let me find out Duende is Colombian or Nicaraguan or Ecuadorian or Chilean or some shit.
Mysterious whistle, and they all quiet down for a bit. The person filming, startled by what he had heard, asked the person next to him if he heard the whistle. As the video continues, they investigate, and what they find is shocking.
Yeah, look at that. That's Duende. That's it.
Two people are investigating an abandoned site. The person filming captures a figure peeking out from the edge of the brick wall. Once it sees the camera, the figure disappears. They quickly move towards the wall to try and follow the creature.
Look at that.
But the creature was nowhere to be found. A teenager begins the video with shouting as he runs outside. He stops and from a distance films the garden ahead.
It's in the garden. What is it?
Why is this camera doing that?
The creature looks to be about the size of the pot next to him. And if it wasn't for the person filming the video, there would be no trace of the creature left behind.
It's a Duende.
Two siblings in Mexico are taking turns trying to balance a ball on their feet. When one didn't succeed, the other would be given the chance to try again. The sister is casually filming her brother, and as he tries another time, the ball falls to the side. Frustrated, he reaches for it. As he reaches, a small humanoid figure runs past the doorway.
Experto lo hace bien. Ay. Ay. Ay, ¿qué es eso? Ay,
oh,
¿qué es eso?
shit.
Ay.
The small creature is tiny compared to the boy's leg and looks to be about 7 inches tall.
That was
the video continues with the siblings chasing after the creature.
Nah, that's fake because no kid is going to chase after. Look, it might have been Woody. It looked like Woody from Toy Story, actually.
This next clip is located in Hungary. The person filming the video seemed...
Oh, finally somewhere else. Hungary. We called it Hungary. Hungary. Come on. It's Hungary.
Frightened by the strange knocking that was happening around his room. Every time he would hear the knocking, he would quickly tell it to shush down. What he later saw, however, made him scream.
Shh. Mi a geci van, bazd meg? Mi a faszom van, bazd meg?
A small figure with a pointy shape for a head looked about 1 foot tall.
As soon as
he casted a shadow on his doorway as the humanoid figure ran across.
Central America, North, Southern America, you can't even see it. So it's in Hungary, you can't even see it. Hey, Bloss.
This video is rather short. However, it begins with a group of 3 friends that appear to be playing football together. One friend who is filming the whole thing kicks the ball a little too hard, and another friend dives to block it. The ball rolls to his side and the other friend reaches to grab it.
They playing soccer, cuz. So y'all know. Y'all already know where this is. A roundabout area where this is at. They playing soccer again. The Duendes. The Duendes.
Suddenly, a small humanoid figure begins to move.
¿qué haces aquí? ¡Se valoran, ya no! ¿Qué ves? No, voy por él. ¡Ay, no mames, güey! ¡Ya viene!
That was spooky right there. That was kind of weird. And I got one for y'all also. So most of this shit has been taking place in South America.
The story behind the Duende in the video starts with an upload from a Russian YouTuber named Channel 51.
See, it's not in South America, so it's not gonna be good. This is gonna be a made up one. You ain't gonna get a good visual because it's not. The real Duendes is from South America.
The video quickly gained popularity and it showed an unusually creepy humanoid creature with a lot of hair. The creature seemed to be captured and the person that captured it was talking to him. The many people who have seen this video theorize that the creature in this video could be some sort of monkey species. There is a huge resemblance between the primate species called macaque and the duende. However, that argument was quickly dismissed since the strange creature that was found had similar hands to a human, and it walked upright like a human.
Oh no.
Continuing with the video, the captured creature tied to a rope was allowed to walk around the area in the large room.
How dare you call that a fucking rope? First off, nigga. That's dental floss. You say he got tied up on a rope, nigga. That's dental floss. But it is a Duende.
The strange creature showed strong agility and was able to walk perfectly with ease in between the rooms. The creature did this while wearing a pair of pants and perhaps a shirt, but it's not completely shown in the video.
That's a monkey. That's a monkey. See, I told you, I knew because it wasn't in South America, I knew that was going to be some bullshit. I could have told y'all. That's about to be some bullshit. Let's see, hold on. Let's get to it. I got another one for y'all. See, when most of the occasions for a Duende is usually in South America, but there was a sighting in America. And guess who saw it? Guess who saw it? We did. We saw it. This is the original video of, maybe one of the only videos of us black people seeing a Duende. It's Duende. Duende. It's us seeing it. Finally, the truth will set you free. The truth comes through us. We will give you vivid picture, imagery, letting you know exactly what it is, and you will get great footage and great reaction of us. It just takes us to really see it and us to really find it. So we find the Duende. I'm sure you guys have never seen this. Let's get to it.
Well, just in time for St. Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by the dozens to get an up-close view at Well, just in time for St. Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by the dozens to get an up-close view at what some say is a piece of Irish folklore.
Some people in the Crichton area of Mobile say a leprechaun is taking up residence in their neighborhood.
A
leprechaun.
Demon.
NBC 15's Brian Johnson has more.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community.
We will find it.
Many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun say yeah?
Oh, gosh. It takes us. This young brother, I know him. Everybody's met this dude before. Everybody knows him. Anybody see Leprechaun say yeah? See Leprechaun say yeah? You know, you should be ashamed of yourself for saying yeah after that nigga said that.
To take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun say yeah?
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light.
When our people see it, it's real. When our people see it, it's real.
Light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what
they dead ass wrong. Count your fucking days. Whatever, NBC 15, count. NBC 15, count your fucking days. Count your days. Count your lucky stars I wasn't there when you put up this fucking sketch. Got me cursing. Don't do my people like that. Because when we see a Duende, it's real. They try to play us. NBC 15, count your days. If this was prison.
many of you say the leprechaun looks like. Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
My theory is it's casting a shadow from
Thank you, Roscoe.
the other limb.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff.
Thank you, Crazy
and
Barbara.
told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
We don't get down to the bottom of
This thing got a vest on.
Yeah, it's still on there, guy. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Niggas be wanting any. No, when we see it, it's real. Actually, never mind. Thank you to this gentleman. Thank you for coming out in those glasses and that vest at that dead end and keeping the people safe and giving them fair warning to let them know that it's still there, but you have safe passage. I will give you safe passage. Thank you, brother. Thank you, J-Bo.
Yeah, it's still on there, guy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man.
Blessings to this brother and to whatever that is back there behind him, whoever that is. They are witnesses. Don't be afraid. All of us need a J-Bo in our life. All of us need a J-Bo that's going to reassure us of our safe passage. It's still down there, but you're going to be okay.
This guy helping to direct traffic says he's prepared for his encounter with.
I'm going to break character for a second. I got to break character. What in his rabbit ass mind, or what in his boring ass life compelled him to be the street security guard for the leprechaun demon nigga, for the Duende? He went back home to somebody. He went back home to somebody. He has family. What'd you do today, J-Bo? Gave safe passage to the people that were a little apprehensive going by the leprechaun demon nigga. God damn it. God damn it, J-Bo.
With the leprechaun, he's suited up from head to toe.
This wars off spells right here. This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been
This nigga said a leprechaun flute. It fights off devils. Oh, God. Oh, I'm knocking shit over. Oh, my God. This nigga said a leprechaun demon nigga flute. Oh, my God. J-Bo. J-Bo. Oh, cuz. No. Nah, J-Bo.
This wars off spells right here. This is a special.
He got the right terminology. He got the right vocabulary. He said to ward off. Ward off is not just the typical vernacular of a nigga in the hood. That's not the typical vernacular. So this is to ward off. Not third ward, but to ward off.
This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my special leprechaun.
Oh my Lord Jesus, guys. These J-Bo, God damn it, you messed up my whole spiel, J-Bo. This was for us.
Head to toe.
This wars off spells right here. This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish. I just came to help out.
Others just came to get lucky in hopes a pot of gold may be buried under this tree.
I'm gonna run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where the gold at. I want the gold. Give me the gold. I want the gold.
This is Brian Johnson, NBC 15 News.
They got Shay Whitey laughing at us. NBC 15. J-Bo, yo Irish what? J-Bo, count your lucky stars, count your days. Yo Irish what? NBC 15 and J-Bo and your D-Lo window, little leprechaun demon fighting ass with your pipe fitting flute. Count your days, cuz. This is the Rios Files. This is the R Files. Believe it or not. Let's get weird. Not J-Bo weird, though. Not J-Bo weird. In the vest, overalls, and the fucking pipe he drilled holes in, talking about passed down thousands of years. Nigga, I'm not even going to do the numbers on that. Look at Shay Whitey. Look at his face. Look at Shay Whitey.
People will do anything for a...
You know how mad this sister is right here? Why? She probably contested or protested this being shown. No, we're not going to play. No, let's not do this story. Jimmy, no, we're going to do the story. No, we're running the story on the Duende. NBC 15 and fucking J-Bo really did a number on us. I was okay with the sketch, but the fucking flute. Look at Shay Whitey. Look at him and look at Sister Sarah's face.
People will do anything for a pot of gold. I mean, anything.
You know what I like? I like the amateur sketch of the leprechaun.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody got a really good
did.
look at it and got that good drawing out there.
Who did that? I want to know who sketched.
Yeah, she really does, because she's mad just like me. Count your fucking days. She's mad just like me. All right.
I don't know. Maybe Brian sketched.
Doodling.
That was a good story.
I'm pissed.
And so, as the 77th...
I'm going to hear your voice either, Shay. The only good thing that came out of tonight was the fact that we realized our girl Illa fought off a Duende. Let's all have the strength of Sister Sarah to sit next to Shay as he laughs at us as J-Bo just threw us up the river, ran us over with a bus. Sister Sarah had to sit there and look at that sketch while Shay laughs at us. strength of Sister Sarah not to go upside somebody's head. NBC 15 is lucky to have a Sister Sarah and not a Sharkeisha. Because Sharkeisha would not have let that happen. Sharkeisha would have stopped J-Bo and that goddamn sketch. Well, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed. This has been the R Files, the Rios Files. Believe it or not, let's get weird. Let's look at some shit. But it's over. J-Bo took me out. He took my energy, man. He took all my energy. Making me feel sick again. Let me read this last super chat. Alex DeLarge, super chat. You're killing me with the Duende. Shout out D-Lo. Bella, super chat. My edible kicked in. I tried Googling D-Lo-Wende or whatever the hell this is, and I got AI suggestions for dildos. Bella looking up D-Lo-Wende dildos. Yeah, she getting real freaking naughty tonight, huh, Bella? Getting real freaking naughty. Getting real freaking naughty. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Oh my God. Nick, what's up, my guy? Super chat. Prayers for Sister Sarah. Pray we all may have the strength and patience of Sister Sarah when Ashay is throwing all that shit talking smack in our face. But we out, man. This is the R Files. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all was entertained. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to light some sage. I'm about to talk to Jesus. I'm going to read the Bible. I'm going to do all the good things. Thank you to everybody in here that has supported me, for all the super chats. I thank everybody. I thank you for engaging. I thank you for laughing, entertaining, being here with me while I do whatever this is that I'm doing. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know how you feel about the video, what we could enhance, what we could do better. But I am immensely upset with J-Bo. Proud of Ben Illa. I'm going to call her Ben Illa. I'm going to call her Instagram name because that's how strong she is. Can't say her last name, so I'm going to say Ben Illa. Proud of Sister Sarah on that news show. Having that strength. Y'all like the stream? Y'all like the stream? We getting better, y'all. We getting better. We growing, we getting better. We're going to keep doing this. I'm going to have better and better and better shit. I'm going to have guests. Bella Pun just reacted to D-Lo-Wende dancing with Illa, getting beat up. She fought him off. Thank you, guys. You guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to me that you guys enjoyed it. Let's get MacWap on one of these, right? Let's get MacWap on the R Files. Let's pull some shit up. Let's tell some stories. Let's get TF and Bell to tell their witch story. Let's get the people up in here, man. Let's just do our thing. W us. W to the chat. Ghetto Cafe at nighttime. Let's go. This was prison. Shout out to the theme song. Shout out to us. I heard y'all. We're going to get a better thumbnail. Maybe get the R moving or something. Get it interactive. Doing something. But we having fun here, man. All right, man. Let's go. Hop over to the Ace Boys at like 9:30 or something. But I'm